We are on Playful sans serif letter I. You might have heard me mention in the past videos in this series that we're working through the uppercase. The one exception to this is the letter I, because I am a sucker for a heart above the I. You can see when I created this Pinky Promise lettering style, I have a lot of heart elements. So there's a heart on the K, there's a heart on the P, there's a heart on those little wings, a heart in place of the O. I tried to add hearts as many places as I could in different ways to make it look really mixy and fun. So we are going to stick with that for our letter I. You could, of course, draw your own uppercase I, or, have a classic circle over the I. I am going with the heart. All right, so the worksheets, the color palette, all free on the blog. And then we are using my Maximalist brush kit for this entire series. It's one of my favorites and it's really fun. All right, so on a new layer above the worksheet, I am going to grab the dark blue color and my monoline brush. And if you remember from drawing letter H last week, it's the same process. So I am gonna draw these straight lines along the top and the bottom. And then I am going to add my curved edges, just eyeballing it, getting as close as possible. And if you're new to Procreate, when you draw a straight line, hold your pencil down and then tap your finger. It makes it nice and straight. So my line could be terrible, and if I let Procreate work, it'll make it perfect for me. All right, so then I'll drag and drop that. And I'm gonna do the top part in that bright pink color. So I'm just gonna trace that. Actually, let's do that on its own layer, just in case we need to manipulate it a little more, and that makes it easier to do. All right, drag and drop color there. And then just like last week, we're gonna use this to create two styles. So I am going to swipe right on both layers so they're highlighted, click group. Now I am going to duplicate my group, move one over, and this one we'll again go ahead and change the colors so that we're ready for it when we get to that one. So that's gonna end up being pink on pink, but it will look kind of mixy by the time we get done with it. All right, so let's turn that one off and focus on our first one for now. All right, so for this one, we're just gonna do a simple outline to start. So start with your I, the blue part, add a new layer. Now drag that I above. So we stay within the same group and on that layer. So now I'm gonna grab my light pink, back to my monoline, and same process we did last week with the H. I'm manually drawing my outline by just tapping my finger and making the same basic shape as my I. You can use Gaussian blur, a built-in Procreate feature, to make an outline, but it always comes out fuzzy, and you have to manipulate it so much that it's really easier to just take your time and draw your own outline so that your lines are nice and smooth. You can see I shift my page all around to get good angles, and you can always use your eraser tool to clean up edges if you've overshot anything. And you can see that is a little heavier on one side than the other, so I might bring it over in the arrow tool and just manually tap it so it looks more centered. And if you get a white space because you tap over so much, just drag and drop the color into it so it goes from being an outline to a full fill. We're gonna do the same thing with the heart. So I used the blue on the heart, so I'm going to grab the blue and do the same thing. So again, you can work in segments, it makes it easier. And you can see I got a little white there, no worries, just fill it in. Unless you really get too far off the line, you don't necessarily have to redo it, just kind of add some color and make it work. All right, and this is where it's helpful that we have two layers, because if I want that to have just a little more breathing room, I can swipe right to select both those layers and then just boot my heart up just a little bit to give it a little more room. All right, so now we're gonna add a fun stripe pattern to our heart. So tap your heart, add a new layer, and we're gonna take our light pink color and let's do the bold stripes. And then we're just gonna add that on top. You can see that goes all over my page. So all we need to do is tap it and add a clipping mask, and it confines it to our design below. Now, what I often like to do is edit it a bit. That's why I went so big outside my heart. I'm on my arrow tool. I'm gonna turn snapping on magnetics off. And then I'm just gonna make this so that it fits how I want it to within my heart. So something like that. And then you can draw a little spark on top. I used the light yellow color, and I actually used a stamp from my Stardust kit. I just stamp it down and then angle it. And then for the little curly Q, nice and simple, we're gonna again go to our eye layer, add a new layer, grab our monoline brush, and then just draw I'm gonna make it smaller. Draw a cute curly Q right in the middle, and then you have a really cute little letter I. All right, so for the next one, we're essentially gonna do the same thing, only I did a slightly thinner outline. So I outlined both with purple. So we're gonna go back over here, turn this on, and we're gonna go through the same process. So I am going to add a new layer, drag this one on top, click my bottom layer. I'm gonna grab dark purple, and this outline I want to be fairly thin. So same exact process, only I'm trying to keep it a little closer so that I get a thinner outline. And that's because we're gonna add 2 layers of outline work. All right, so my arcs here. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for my heart. If I were doing this in real time, again, I would probably play with this a little and make sure it's nice and centered. Erase anywhere that gets too, off. Like I can see this one maybe needs a little more in this corner. So I would spend a little more time refining that, but I don't want to bore you, but those are things you would probably do if you were working on this in real time. Again, a new layer below the heart, and same thing, I'm gonna add a thin outline. So this time, instead of keeping my brush, the tip of my Apple Pencil, I should maybe say, on the edge of the heart, I am trying to keep it a little bit inside, and that's gonna give me a slightly thinner outline. And you can always manipulate it. That part got a little thick. Let's do that one more time. That's a little better. So you can see this part isn't exactly exciting, but it's easy and it's kind of meditative if you're working on it while you're maybe listening to music or watching a show in the background. That was not my greatest outline work, but again, I would take more time in real time to make sure it's a little nicer. This is way too thin, so I would thicken this out. So spend time refining as needed, but I want to get down the basic techniques for you. All right, so now we want to add a fun checkerboard pattern to our letters. So we're going to tap our eye, add a new layer. We're gonna come down to our bold checkerboard and the light yellow color. And again, I'm gonna leave it so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm making it nice and big so I have a lot to work with. So now I am going to clipping mask. And then again, I am going to edit it because I want one full square in the middle and then a little on each side. Something like that. And because my heart is not on the same layer, that means it's not going on my heart, which I did not want. If you wanted it all to go on your heart, you would just have this heart on the same layer as this. But I think it looks better separated so that the heart has its own style. And that kind of lends better to our mixy look. So again, we're just gonna add some simple highlights to our heart. I'm gonna leave that kind of nice and chunky. And then this one I played with a lot to decide what I liked best as the outline. I ended up going with this concentric circles interlocked and the bright blue color. And then I wanna be at the very bottom. So again, if I just were to click worksheet and add a new layer, it does not go into my group. So I tap my bottom layer in the group, add a new layer, and then, come on, and then I move that layer up. And then again, we're basically doing the same thing. We're creating an outline. So I'm trying to keep my Apple Pencil in the same place. And it's pretty easy to get this one to connect. Just kind of think about overlapping half a circle. That one I got a little too far away. So again, I'm trying to keep it on the edge. I'm gonna turn my page upside down. I think it'll make it a little easier. And I don't want a full center of the dot showing. So I'm just eyeballing it. So that one, I have a little too much dot showing. So I'm gonna start over and maybe stop here and then finish. And that comes out pretty good. And now we just need to, again, give it a little more breathing room. So we're gonna take all our top elements, swipe so that they are highlighted, and then just move our heart up a little bit. So if you turn off the worksheet, you've got those two cute eyes. Again, my outline could use some work to be more refined on that one, but you get the idea. So you have two cute styles of the letter I. And again, that's kind of walking you through the many different things you can do with this one brush set to get this kind of look. All right, I'll see you for the next video.